Hello everyone. This video is coming to you from the Garuda Center. Hello. I'm just throwing in some emojis here for fun. This is a quick video. I'm going to keep it under 10 minutes and it's meant to answer some of the questions that have been coming in about my counseling practice, what's happening at the Garuda Center, the Men's Meditation Academy, and what to expect moving forward. If you're working with me, please stay till the end because there's going to be important information that you need to know as it will affect you. Okay? So I'm going to try and go through this point by point as quickly as possible. This all started because we sent out an email prematurely about the Men's Meditation Academy, and in that email we had the pricing wrong. The email we sent out was for people that were going to be doing Men's Meditation Academy, but also wanted to incorporate smaller groups, more kind of more time with me, connecting with me more in those smaller groups. It wasn't meant as the entry level for the Men's Meditation Academy. So I just want to make that clear, and I'm going to go over the differences. It's also important to recognize that I'm going through a big shift in my practice, both my psychotherapy practice and my medical practice. So I'm going to talk a bit about that briefly. And to end, I'm just going to discuss the timelines and the current pricing and the future pricing. So everything is crystal clear because that's how I run. This is how I work. I just want to make sure. This has been a long time in the making, but it's all happening this year. So I'm going to be looking down at my cheat sheet here. Just make sure I don't forget these points. So 1, change in practice. My practice has been separated into 3 big blocks, 3 pillars. One has been spiritual meditation, the other has been psychology, and the other has been medicine. What's happening is I've been trained and I've spent 10, 20 years in these fields, both experientially and through education. I mean, I can see a bunch of degrees back there. Yes, I've done a lot of schooling, and what's happening is I'm combining all these fields into one. And I'm going to be teaching from now on and connecting with people as a metaphysician. And a metaphysician is a term that has existed, but it just hasn't been defined in the right way as far as I'm concerned. A metaphysician is actually a medical physician who works on these 3 different levels. So when I move forward with my practice, I'm no longer going to split these up like I have been. I'm going to be combining them, collapsing them to one, and working as a metaphysician moving forward. So that's one important thing to realize. Another thing to realize is that I'm moving away from individual practice. I'm not going to be doing very many one-on-one sessions because they take up a lot of time and I have a lot of people that want to see me. My wait list is getting too long and I'm not able to actually work with everyone. But by doing groups, I'm able to reach more people more quickly. And there's a great benefit in working in a group. The group process itself has huge benefits that one-on-one doesn't. So the transition to groups, again, is going to be a very powerful transition. It will be very beneficial. And I really hope some of you will strongly consider participating in one of these groups. Like I said, some will be more inner circle, smaller, some will be bigger, but there will be a group that you could participate in. So don't feel like you're getting left out. So that's another way my practice is changing. Next, the MMA, so the Men's Meditation Academy, is an offering, it's an entry-level offering for anyone that wants to interact with me, but also focus on their meditation practice as well as men's issues that are coming up. It's also a way to support each other in a very difficult time. And the group accountability of the Men's Meditation Academy is very powerful, and I think it's going to be something that could truly benefit you to keep that continuity of practice. There's going to be an in-person version and there's going to be a virtual version for those of you that aren't directly located or can't get to Nanaimo. Now, some of the things people have asked about is the timing, the cost, all these things. There's always a reason to not be able to do something new. And I want to challenge you to look at your life and decide, is it worth my time and money to make a space for this that's actually helping me level up, helping me manage my stress, helping me manage my life. Is this important enough to me that I'm willing to make a commitment? Relatively small commitment, as this Men's Meditation Academy is actually only going to be $99 a month, considerably less than what you're paying for individual counseling. It's also going to be, the first month is going to be just a trial, a free trial for you to try it out, see how it goes, and then after that you can drop it at any time if it's not for you. So very low commitment, but a very important one. Some of you will find as you grow further away, as you stop practicing, as you stop connecting, your lives will actually get worse. They'll fall apart again. And this is what I see over and over again. People make the time and space when they think it's critical, when things are so bad that they know they have to do something. Things get slightly better, weather changes, their emotions change, and they think, I got this. I hope that's the case. I hope you're going to ride into the sunset from here on in. But if not, and if now you don't feel like committing, just know that you'll be able to join later. The door will always be open. However, the early adopters package, which is what I was emailing about, is for people that I've already worked with, for the alumni. And that package is available now. If you don't take it now, then you'll be paying the regular rate when that comes into effect in 2023. Okay? So just keep that in mind so you don't have any regrets. So what's the timeline? So your rate for counseling will remain the same. Whatever you're paying now, I'm locking that in until 2023. So in January, all the rates are going to change for everyone. But from now until January, only new clients will be paying the new fees. Old clients, the ones that I'm seeing now, will remain at the same price. So when you go to book yourself, just book the session. It's going to say $500, but you're not going to pay $500. And just to be clear, the $500 sessions, this new rate is not for what I was doing with you. It's an intensive. It's going to be a different intake process. It's going to be more focused. It's going to be like 3 years of therapy in 1 hour. So if that scares you, don't book that package. But that's where I'm headed. I'm working on concentrating. Instead of walking alongside from month to month, year to year, I'm going to be working with people who really want to push to make a strong commitment and change now. That's where my strength lies, and that's what I'll be doing. So when you see the packages that are available, you'll see things like the Catalyst package, which will be 3 sessions bundled together, again, to really work on pushing you forward to doing something different. Okay, but in the meantime, regular one-on-one counseling will exist until the end of this year. Your rates will stay the same. You'll have plenty of time to transition if you need to do that. If you have any questions or any concerns or any fears or any objections, you know where to find me, okay? And I think that's pretty much it. Just to summarize, big change in the practice. I'm going to be focusing my practice on men. I'm going to be working with men primarily. I'll still have some female clients, but I'm mostly going to be working with men now. I'm going to be concentrating my practice, collapsing all the different areas of expertise into one title, the metaphysician, and working as a metaphysician moving forward. In our one-on-one work that we're going to be doing at the same rate that you've been paying, I'm just going to be your therapist, just like I have been. I'm not going to, wear a wizard's hat and a magic wand and, ask you what your sun sign is. None of that's going to happen. Everything's going to stay the same as far as our work together until the end of the year. But moving forward, if you book one of those packages, just know I'm going to be showing up and working with those 3 domains: bio, psycho, and soul. All 3. I'm going to be looking at all 3 using different technologies, evidence-based, but also mystical, spiritual practices. All of that's going to be in there. So hopefully that's a little bit, get a sense of what's happening. Don't worry. Like I said, we'll find a way to stay connected. So that's it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. And I'm excited. I'm very excited about the future. I'm very excited about these changes, and I hope you are too. Take good care.